Well, an easy safety shot actually to play here, just to get himself down in that area because of all the reds. The other end, this pandemic has affected players from Asia considerably. So.
Yes, this is the first tournament to be staged in Asia for 3 years, 1000, which is likely to be smashed this weekend. Of course, Robertson and
yeah, I must admit, I played it pulsating atmosphere, as you'd imagine, because Jimmy White had a huge support back then.
Could be a really fabulous atmosphere
in this. Ooh, but that is a bad one.
Happy with the Miss Black. 13, and of course Higgins, as mentioned, in the Scottish Open final.
Recovered that situation pretty well. Red here. Well, he's gone a bit too far.
17.
Oh, wow.
We've already had 8 centuries.
Got to do it, but
by punishing Marco Fu's mistake.
It's just getting over the line is found difficult.
In the interview, Kyron Wilson onto the sharp end of most of the events, just not quite getting. A 105 clearance from him, but Mr. Black. First to 6 now.
Yeah, we can expect that to be a really interesting match as ever. Those two have had so many rivalries. And what he's scoring. Marco missing that one pot into that left corner. The Black. Who's going to win this week? Don't think he's fully tuned.
Performances on the 1-year list, the World Grand Prix, the Players and the Tour Championship coming up in the new year. As Higgins attempts a double, for which he's famed.
I'll draw and come back towards the cue ball. It's the only way you can stick one there.
Back in amongst them again. But even more hurtful was his.
He looks well, John, doesn't he, these days? We know he kept all the weight off and he looks good. There's their referee, Michael Lee, officiating in this game. Big. Getting the top side of the blue makes things.
Higgins will be looking at a 2-0 lead.
Not an easy shot, he's quite thin on this.
To be able to compete in front of a crowd. In truth, Onyi didn't really masterclass from the 7 times world champion. Now everything else is out in the open.
There was a situation. Here's a prime example where it could work out. They're very good. Well, maybe missed two easy blacks.
Straight on the black, that meant that he left himself with a tougher red than false. Also made the Masters final, losing to into this right corner. That was the key shot.
Frame all 6 frames required for a place in tomorrow's final. And another good pot from Higgins. Oh, where's
It's a black with this sort of an angle.
He's barely played at all since the victory over Selby, that he doubted whether his career would be able to continue.
Yeah, playing around 2 cushions. Some plant to knock in, mind. Yeah. Everything. Matter. He's travelling a little too far, though. I think Johnny's going to struggle with, I think. Rolls reverse to frame 2. Oh, needs luck here. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it might be the only chance of.
Only needs green and brown. Marco Fu missing. And then it goes. In between, Marco Fu clearing up with 75 after Higgins had made a half century. So 2-1 to Higgins. 6th years ago now, nearly. Way too thick on the red.
Have an even bigger break before the tournament ends.
$170.
Beautiful. Moving down.
Snookers.
balls, and
yes, the low.
Away from the reds as well. And he's overcut it, but he won't mind because the frame.
First up, though, it's the second half of this first semi-final here at the Invitational Hong Kong Masters. Marco Fu, the home.
He lost. It could have been 4-0. I think in the best of 11, there's still a bit more time in the second half. As sharp as he was before his problems started.
It's a couple of doubles that have a loop pandemic to travel. Only played one match in this one, but needs a strong start after the interval.
It's a bit of a concern over the years.
It's a really good pot, actually, isn't it? Pressure on it, clear. He needs to win to stay in touch with Higgins. 4-1 down.
That's what I'm saying about Mark in the way. Not so much issues, but he works hard on his technique, and he's always trying to think about what can go wrong. On making centuries and go on winning.
Would be enough to leave Higgins needing a snooker, and in goes the red.
And it was frame ball, but it's not necessarily end of frame because
It's very close to that red, but that's definitely one in the frame on Discovery Plus.
Nine.
Can he just get...
It's been very entertaining stuff.
Didn't he, the way that Marco came and won the frame after the mid-session interval. We know that he's fallen a little cannon on the red by the pink here. Well, no, he's not. He played that. He's played on it in the middle.
£10,000 will go. Marco Fu with work to do once again to get back into this match. 4-2 to John Higgins.
Up the table of break-off shots this week. But, oh my goodness me, I thought he'd overcut that. But, that was a difficult one.
Full expression on John Higgins' face, but Marco Fu.
The game's falling away a fraction. And John, but he's going into them with pace. He didn't really open up all that.
That's another terrific.
Playing off the blue. He's got all the incentive he needs to just keep working hard on this. The options are there. When he played this shot once in the break through the gap. Goodness me.
It's just getting that little bit harder, wasn't it? That visit. Tough. It's just about wriggled that.
Edging his way back into this frame here.
And he stumped it in. Well, this will be, and ended up missing. And Fu
Of this break, but it looks as if that's not going to be the case. At the time, John's left thinking, well, I got in, the balls are awkward.
And it wasn't straightforward when he came to the table. Really good, and I think the signs are very encouraging. Of course, the COVID situation. It's 4-3. So fresh from that excellent.
Where they're going to finish up. Honestly, that was one of the
Parity. It's a big let off for Higgins.
Might just try and power it through a little bit. No, that's very well played.
He knows the importance of this visit. These will be punished.
On top. Well, that's not a good shot. Pot wasn't on, so.
Wow, would you believe it?
He certainly played that shot because he felt that the pot was. Cushion, giving him an option of both reds or either red.
Yes, he was fifth. By 3 Higgins and breathing space again, and 4 all.
And just pot it down the cushion. I think that a lot of that, the time you decide. Well,
that the red ended up glued to the top cushion could easily have landed.
What kind of a misjudgment was that? I think one that will result in the balls being replaced.
Well done. Intention. Well, that's another good pot. This has been largely a very scrappy frame, but
as far as leading snookers are concerned.
(3-1) at the interval, but now has been pegged back to 4 each, so all to play for. They both need 2 frames for a play. That's really good. secure scoring we saw earlier.
Same bag this time. Seriously as well.
Mind.
It's been a good match, you know, it's been like in a snooker match really. It's not always enjoying themselves. Looks like Higgins is going to take the lead at 5-4. Mark, a good game.
And he caught cushion, but Higgins stroked in the red and the one. Black into this left corner. And
he never wilts under pressure. You saw him buckle a little bit, but over his...
at key moments. Wonderful player. I think that red's eluded him, but...
Didn't pot it or get the route back. Took him closer to the black. So in this case it worked out for him.
Doesn't panic. Already 32 in front. And that's the...
Oh no, what's he done there? I didn't... Nice recovery though. What does he do?
The line. Oh, the way through. Is he going to have the last word? John Higgins had a chance to get back into the frame. 70. Beating Mark Selby and matching John Higgins to this point. He's made some good clearances under pressure. And this time, Higgins unable to knock in.
It's very unusual in Sweden, we in China. It's always been very well supported, but here the spectators have enjoyed the match, have enjoyed watching John Higgins play, but ultimately James Watanabe.
So I'm sure he'll...
25.
Tournament in major finals, so that must bode.
Yeah, and to throw something else into the mix, he's actually. So how far does he take this break without going for a low value? Oh, he's played a good.
On the opening frame with a century, led 3-1 at the interval, led 4-2 and had chance. Now he knows that that's in the bag, but what a moment it would be here in this to make a fifth maximum break.
18.
Negotiate.
This table. Now is it back from it? Not easy. This is the right shot.
And it's gone in.
Up here, I think. Very much a Marco full shot.
100.
Routing now for Marco. Looking to make, and the fifth in the career of Marco Fu, a career that
Going up and down. People need to slow down. What a special moment this is.